So, who's joining with the name Venkat Navalka? Venkat Navalka. Are you there in the call? Okay, if it's not speaking, we will remove it. No issues. Okay, so let's start, guys. So in the previous session, we had a discussion about the accrued expenses and accrued revenue. Today, discuss about uh, let's discuss about let's discuss about the prepaid expenses, guys. Okay, so prepaid expenses. Okay, prepaid expenses. So it is also one of the important journal entries we need to process in real time. We need to process in the real time, guys. Okay, we need to process in the real time. So prepaid expenses. Prepaid expense is nothing but the expenses which are which are paid in advance to take up the services in future. The or the amount which is paid in advance to take up the services in the future is in the future. Services in the future, guys. Okay. So the money which is been paid in advance to take up the services in the future is called prepaid. The money which has been paid in advance to take up the money which has been paid in advance to take up the services in the future is called prepaid. Okay, the amount which is paid in advance to take up the services in the future, guys. Okay, so the better example for the prepaid is example. There is a vehicle insurance, guys, like the company's insurance, especially insurance on machineries, insurance, the laptop which we are using in the companies that is issuing a laptop to us. Even that laptop will be covered under insurance policies in the companies as per the Companies Act. So will we pay the insurance in advance or will we pay the insurance after taking the services, guys? Normally,
We will pay the advance.
Advance.
we will pay the advance. That is called prepaid insurance. Okay, so prepaid insurance, like any prepaid subscriptions. Okay, so companies are specially purchasing the AWS, like Amazon Web subscriptions to develop their softwares. Okay, so Amazon Web subscriptions. Okay, and prepaid rent. Sometimes they will pay prepaid rent. Like in MNC company, we have an option called as salary in advance. Like if you have any if you require any financial assistance, we can directly contact the HR team and they will provide you some salaries according to your package, some salary in advance, and every month that salary will be deducted from your salary account. Okay, that is prepaid salary. Company is paying the salary in advance to take the employee services in the future. That is called prepaid salary. It's understand? Prepaid salary. Prepaid, prepaid insurance, prepaid subscriptions, prepaid rent, prepaid salary, prepaid recharges. Like example, we have two recharges, guys. What are those? Postpaid recharge and prepaid recharge. So prepaid is nothing but will be paying in advance or will be paying in the after taking the services, guys. Normally
Paying in advance.
paying in advance. That is called prepaid recharges. Okay. Not only this case, any expense which is paid in advance, that expenses are called as prepaid expenses. The amount which is paid in advance to take up the services in the future is called prepaid expenses. Okay, so prepaid expenses. Okay, so assume there is some maintenance. So what you will do, you will have a contract with the vendor who is providing the maintenance services. You will pay the entire year amount in advance. That vendor will provide the whatever the problem will happen to that particular thing. He or she will provide the services. Okay, so that is called as prepaid, uh, a prepaid salaries guide, so prepaid maintenance services guys. Okay, so like this, we have if any expenses which is advance, those expenses are called as prepaid expenses guys. If the expense which is paid in advance, so those expenses are called as prepaid expense. Okay, see the prepaid expenses is a current asset. What type of asset it is guys? It's a current asset. So what is the meaning of current asset? What is the meaning of current asset guys? We discussed,
which is easily convertible
which
into
can
which is
And
easily
money.
within a year,
convertible cash within a year span.
easily convert into a cash
Within
within
a
a
month.
year of
1 year.
span. Within a year of span. Okay. So the asset which can be easily converted into cash, that is called as current asset. Okay. So why we need to show this asset as a current asset is a very big question. Okay. So why prepaid expenses is a current asset? Why prepaid expenses is a current asset? Okay. So because company paid the money in advance and liable to receive the services, liable to receive the services within a year of span, within a year of span, because the company paid the money in advance and liable to receive the services within a 1 year of span. Those are, that is the reason we need to treat this as a current asset. Once services are utilized utilized as per matching concept, as per matching concept, we will move expenses expenses to every month as per the schedule. So once the expenses are utilized, we will move the we will, as per the matching concept, we will recognize the expenses in the same period. So we will move the expenses to every month as per the schedule. Okay. So in case, so that is the reason it is to be treated as a current asset case. See, example, what is the journal entry for prepaid? What is the journal entry for prepaid expenses? So the journal entry for prepaid expenses is expenses account, sorry, while making the advance payment, prepaid expenses account debit to bank account. What is the journal entry guys? Prepaid expenses to bank. So why prepaid expenses is debiting here? What type of account it is? Current asset. Okay. So when the asset balance increases, we need to debit or we need to credit.
Debit.
debit.
So bank is also a, a personal account of current asset, non-current asset. So if the money is going out of the bank, we need to debit or we need to credit.
Decrease.
Decrease.
Is it debit? Credit. So once expenses are utilized,
Debit.
Okay. So the transaction will be expenses account debit, expenses account debit to prepaid expenses. Okay. Prepaid expenses. So here expenses is a which type of account it is? Nominal account. When the expenses increases, we need to debit or we need to credit guys?
Debit.
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 This is a prepaid expenses is a which type of account it is? Current asset.
Current
When the asset value decreases,
Credit.
keep on
Credit.
decreases
Credit.
credit. Okay. So example, ABC company paid the office rent or else insurance on machinery for the period of Jan to Jan to June 26 on 25th December on 25th December on 25th December 25th December 6,000 rupees they paid. Okay, so how much amount they paid, guys?
6,000.
6,000.
So what is the period starting and when is the period ending? Jan to June. So for January month, how much amount? February 1,000, March 1,000, April 1,000. So every month, May 1,000 and June 1,000. So every month the 1,000 rupees will be expensed out. Okay, expensed out. Yes, understand? So every month the 1,000 rupees of expenses will be expensed out. Okay. See, while paying the advance on 25th of December, 25th of December 2025. So what is the entry we need to record? We are paying the advance. What advance we are paying? Insurance. So prepaid insurance type of account it is current asset, where it will show in the books of accounts asset side. Okay. So to bank account. Understand this? Yes, understand the first entry. So every month, Jan 26th, we need to recognize these expenses, that is prepaid expenses to bank account. Okay, prepaid expenses to bank account. Okay, so we debited while making the advance payment. Okay, so the every month we need to expense that particular expenses. The journal entry will be insurance account debit to
Prepaid insurance account.
prepaid insurance. Okay, prepaid insurance. Yes, understand? So what entry to be recorded in the month of February, guys?
Same.
Same,
Same.
because there is no any changes. Okay, so March, April, May, June. So every month a standard amount will be decreased from our prepaid account, guys. Clear?
Yes, bro.
Yes, understand?
Yes.
So that is called as prepaid expenses. Okay. So one more example. XYZ company paid an office rent in advance for the period of March to May 26 on February 11, 2026 for 30,000 rupees. Amount is 30,000. So what is the amount they paid rent in advance, guys? 30,000. When is the period starting? May to March to May. 3 months, it is 3 months. So what is the entry to be recorded and today, guys, if you pay the advance payment? What is the entry to be recorded, guys?
That's it.
Prepaid
Prepaid
office
rent,
Prepaid office rent account or auto bank
to
account.
Bank
bank
account.
account.
bank. In the month of March, rent
Rent account
account
Rent account or auto to bank account.
to prepaid rent.
Prepaid rent account.
In the month of April,
Then
May, same entries has to be posted, guys. Okay, so this is called as prepaid amortization, guys. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Let me give you how the practical thing will happen in the real time. Let's see, guys. Can I able to see the Excel, guys? Is it visible?
No, sir. No, sir.
Let me share. Is it visible, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, fine. See, now let's assume how the companies will maintain the prepaid schedule. Let's see the step-by-step process, guys. Okay, fine. See how the companies will maintain the schedule. Let's understand. So every company will maintain the schedule in this particular way, guys. So example, item, assume they paid the insurance in advance for vehicles and assume any AWS subscriptions they paid and office rent, okay, office rent and any assume they paid some property tax, property tax in advance. So how, what are the four parameters they paid the advance case? One is insurance, AWS, rent, or instead of property tax, we can take it as a prepaid recharges. Prepaid recharges. Okay. So assume this particular, so before updating, we need to see that what is the starting balance. Starting balance and how many duration it is. It will cover how many periods. Okay. And it will be what is the first period and what is the period cost, how many months it is per each month, how much amount. So assume that company paid insurance of 24,000 on advance. Okay, so when it will start, assume it will start from first month. So so will be 12 months assume, and when is the period first starting? It is from first month. Okay, and the second important thing is assume this particular AWS they paid off 1,200. How many months it is? Assume it is for, or else take it as 900. So when is the duration? How many months it is duration? 9 months. It will start from fourth month. Okay. So rent they paid advance of 60,000 rupees. How many periods it is? 6 months. When is the starting period? First. So recharge, they made a recharge of 12,000 rupees. So 12,000 rupees, 12 accounting periods, and it will start from first. Okay, so first starting. So what is the total amount which is being paid, guys, for insurance? What is the total amount of insurance paid? 24,000 divided
24.
24,000 divided by 12. How much period cost every month?
2000.
2000.
2000 every month.
So this 900 divided by how many months it is? 9 months.
9 months.
For every month, how much amount will be the cost?
100.
100.
6,000.
So this the 60,000 they paid for how many months?
6.
10,000 rupees. Okay, for each month. So this 12,000 is paid for how many months?
12 months.
12
12
months.
months.
So assume this is the thing, guys. So Jan 26, Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, now November, December. So this is the all. So when is the starting period of insurance, guys?
After period, Jan.
Jan month itself. How many months it is covering? 12 months.
12 months.
What is
12
the
months.
to 2000? So this 900 is mainly how many months it is? 9 months.
9 months.
9
So when is the
months.
starting period? It is
April.
April.
April. So that means 4th month. So do we have any amount is amortized from Jan to December?
No.
No.
Okay. So this subscriptions is when is the starting period? Sorry, insurance rent is when is the starting period?
6.
First,
January.
7. No.
When is the ending period? How many months it is paid?
6 months.
6 months.
Do we have any amount paid in advance from June?
No.
No.
No. So prepaid recharges is when is the starting period?
7.
January 12 months.
Yeah. Closing balance. So what is the total amount it is paid on
The-
month year starting? What is the total amount paid, guys?
uh,
96,900.
900.
So which is paid for 24,000 for insurance, AWS, rent, prepaid recharge. So here I just taken 4 to 5 examples, but in the real time, like this, the companies will pay 30 to 40 prepayments. But all the prepayments are maintained in the schedule in the same way. Okay, for entire year, they will prepare the schedule. What are the prepayments made? Okay, fine. So now see after January, what is the closing balance guys? After January, what is the closing
I
balance?
think the
83,900 because out of total amount paid every month it will move to the expenses. What is the prepaid account closing balance after January? 83,900. So what is the closing balance after December guys?
70,900.
After December
No.
I'm asking, not now. After December. Sorry.
0.
Exactly. It will becomes to zero, guys, because every month the expenses will be utilized. Yes, understand?
Yes, bro.
so,
Yes, understand what will be becomes to zero, why it will becomes to zero? Because every month we are expensing out. We are expensing out, guys. Okay. So we are expensing out to the particular expenses. So that is to be treated as this. Okay. So every month we are expensing out. So monthly amortization. Monthly amortization. Amortization is nothing but decreasing in the value of intangible assets, guys. So here, so prepaid schedule FY 26. So all these prepayments is made in the month of December 25 as in. Okay. All these prepayments are made in the month of December 25. Okay. Yes, understand. So all these prepayments are made in the month of December 25. So see how the companies will maintain the prepaid schedule. Yes, understand.
Yes, bro.
Okay. See, now how to record these transactions? Let's understand, guys, how to record these transactions. Okay, how to record these transactions. Okay, how to record these transactions. Okay. So how to record this transaction? Let's see in a detailed way, guys. Okay. Is any doubts in the schedule preparation? How to prepare the schedule? Any
No.
doubts? Okay, fine. See, December, what are the prepayments we are making, guys? Assume December 25, what are the prepayments we are making? Prepaid rent is for how much amount?
Two.
24,000. So prepaid, what is this prepaid? AWS, Amazon Web Subscriptions. How much amount we paid?
900.
200, sorry, 1,200.
Rent 60,000.
Yeah, prepaid rent is 60,000. Okay, so prepaid AWS is 900. Prepaid insurance, how much amount is?
24,000.
24,000. And we have prepaid recharges. Prepaid recharges account. So how much amount it is? 12,000.
12,000.
12,000. Two, the total amount is paid. What is the total amount we paid on the December? 96,000.
96,900.
3,900.
So now let's come to January. So January 26. So what are the prepayment involved in this first month? So the first month is
2000.
insurance account debit. How much amount?
Insurance
2,000.
2,000.
Do we have AWS in the month of January?
No. No.
No.
AWS. What we have? Rent. What is the rent amount?
Rent account data to 1,000.
10,000. And
10,000.
we have recharges. Recharges. What
Recharge
is
account data to
the
1,000.
1,000 rupees?
1,000.
Two, prepaid insurance
Prepaid
account.
insurance account.
Insurance account 2,000. Two, prepaid
Prepaid rent account
account
15,000.
10,000.
10,000. Two, prepaid
Prepaid recharges account
account 1,000.
1,000.
Okay, 1,000 rupees. Okay, so this is the entries to be recorded. This is the entries to be recorded from Jan to January month. So why we not involved this prepaid subscriptions guys? Because it is not being from the January. So February month, do we have any changes? Do we have any? No. March month, do we have any changes, guys?
No.
No. So what is the changes will happen from April?
After April.
Sorry,
AWS
Hmm.
added.
AWS will be added. What is the amount here?
100.
100.
To
Prepaid AWS account.
AWS account. What is the amount? 100 rupees. Guys, understand? May, June. So what will happen from the July, guys?
No changes.
Changes is there.
There is a changes from
Rent,
the
rent deducted.
exactly. The rent will be zero from July. Okay, not June, July. Correct? Okay. So do we have any changes in the month of August,
No.
September? October, November. Do we have any changes, guys?
No.
But now there is no changes. If they again make the prepayment in the next month, we'll prepare the schedule like this for the next whole year. Okay, understand? So every month, this is a common activity. We need, no one will remember you for this posting the transactions. Every month, once you join, you need to check what are the prepayments happened. Based on that, we need to post the entries. Yes, understand?
Sir,
It's clear? Yes, any doubts in the schedule preparation and how to record the transaction? Yes, any doubts? Okay, fine.
No.
Now, let's move to the, we seen about prepaid expenses. Now, let's see about prepaid, that is deferred revenue. Very, very important question, guys. Deferred revenue. What is the meaning of deferred revenue? So, the next concept is deferred revenue. So, what is the meaning of revenue? I told you guys yesterday. What is the meaning of revenue?
Which is
Which is
received
earned
from
from core business.
No, I'm asking what is the meaning of revenue? The money which is earned from a core business operations. So deferred revenue is nothing but the amount which is received in advance to provide the services in the future. Services in the future is called deferred revenue. So example, assume you are working with Geo, where you are working with a Geo company, guys. Even we placed the candidates in Geo in previous. I seen that how the accounting is working there. So you make a recharge of 600 rupees. You are making a prepaid recharge for your mobile according to the plan. Is it for 3 months or 1 month or 6 months or 2 months? According to the plan you recharged. So for Geo company, is it a deferred revenue or prepaid expenses, guys?
Deferred revenue.
deferred revenue.
For prepaid, so for Geo, it is an revenue. The amount is received from a customer in the advance. That is called deferred revenue. So deferred revenue is a deferred revenue is a current liability. What is the deferred revenue is? Why the amount is received, but why are we treating it as a current liability? So what is the meaning of current liability? The liabilities which we have to pay within a 1 year of span. So because company is liable to provide the services for the advance money within a year of span. So that's the reason it is to be treated as a current liability, because company is liable to provide a services. So until the services are provided, until the services are provided, provided, it will be treated as liability, treated as once services are utilized, it will move to respective income account, respective income account. Okay, respective revenue account. Revenue. Let's see, you received an advance. Is it fully earned income, guys? You received an advance. Is it an earned money?
No.
No. It is also be called as unearned income, unearned revenue, unearned revenue. So we not earned it fully. We received an advance. Once we provide complete services, then it will be treated as a earned revenue. Okay, yes, understand? Fine. So deferred revenue, the money which is received in advance to provide the services in the future is called deferred revenue. Deferred revenue is a current liability. Okay. So what is the journal entry for deferred revenue? So while receiving the advance from a customer or vendor, so from customer, what is the entry we need to record? Our bank account is getting added. So bank account debit to deferred revenue account. So why are we crediting the deferred revenue, guys? Deferred revenue is which type of account it is?
Current liability.
Liability.
Liabilities.
When the liability increases, we need to debit or we need to credit?
Credit.
Credit.
Credit. So bank account is amount is getting added, so we are debiting that. So once services are provided every month, what entry we need to record? Deferred revenue account debit,
Account. Debit.
revenue on
Service.
services account. Okay, yes, understand. So example, Theo received and prepaid recharge from a customer ABC for the period of, assume, March to May 26 for 1,500. So what is the amount Jio has received from a customer, guys? 1,500. So for the prepaid, assume mobile recharge. Okay, mobile recharge on 27th of February. Okay, 27th February, Jio has received an advance money from a customer for how much amount? 1,500. How many months it is? 3 months, from March to April. So on 27th February, what entry Jio has to record in the books of accounts?
Bank
Bank
account. Debit.
account to
Bank
Creditor.
Deferred revenue account.
Deferred.
Revenue.
Deferred.
Deferred
Prepaid.
revenue.
mobile recharge.
revenue account. Okay, so what is the money? 1,500. So in the month of March, what is the entry that has to record?
Deferred revenue account
Deferred
debtors.
revenue account.
Revenue account data to
Revenue account debit 500 to revenue
Revenue
on
on mobile recharge.
Prepaid recharge.
Prepaid.
Paid recharge. Okay.
prepaid recharges. Okay, so this entry has to be recorded in the month of March, April, May. Okay, is understand? So
Yes, sir.
every month that particular 500 rupees will move to the PNL account. Okay, is understand, guys?
Yes.
So just now we discussed about one more example. Amazon has received a prepaid AWS subscriptions. Amazon, or else there is a Microsoft received and prepaid prepaid subscriptions, like they want to use the Teams. So companies are using the Teams, guys. Will they get a free of cost? They're purchasing
No,
the software license. Will it be getting a free of cost, guys?
no, no.
No.
They have to. So Teams is not allowed. Like 1 or 2 members, it might be allowed for practice for 1 or 2 months, but for like every day, it will not allow. So we are using the Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Outlook, Microsoft Power BI. So different things we are using. So because of companies has purchased the license, companies has purchased the license. So Microsoft received a prepaid subscriptions from XYZ company for the period of Jan to June, guys. Fantastic. Assume 60,000 on December 25. Okay. So Microsoft received a prepaid subscriptions from an XYZ customer. So XYZ customer required to use the Microsoft services, that is Teams or any different applications which has been lined up with that particular package guys. Okay, so they have been received an advance. Like you're working with a Microsoft. Okay, so we are working with Microsoft. So what is the entry to be recorded in the month of December in the Microsoft books, guys?
Bank account data to different revenue account.
Prepaid subscription.
Debit to deferred
Revenue account.
Revenue account.
revenue account. In the month of January, what entry they has to record?
Different revenue account data to
So deferred
prepaid
Revenue account data.
revenue account data.
To
Revenue
revenue on
Revenue on
prepaid.
subscription.
Microsoft.
yes, keep on minute,
Microsoft subscription.
10,000. Okay, so this entry to be recorded in the month of
Jan to June. Jan to June.
February, the same entry. March, same
Payment.
entry. April, same entry. June, same entry. July, so before to this, we missed 1 month, that is May. Same, June. Yes, understand? What is the differences between prepaid expense and deferred revenue? Is clear?
Okay.
Is clear about this?
Yes, bro.
What is the differences between prepaid prepaid expenses and deferred revenue? Prepaid expense is nothing but we are paying in advance. Deferred revenue is nothing but we are receiving in advance.
Receiving and
Is clear? Action.
yes, bro.
Let's keep on moving. This is called as deferred revenue and prepaid expenses, guys. So, very important technical questions in terms of interview and also in the real time. We need to work on this. Okay. Understand? Yes. So this all about this case, and the next we can discuss on the tomorrow session, guys. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sending the material in the.
Thank you.
Okay.
Vinod,
Thank you.
Yes.
when you are going to upload
This Friday.
this Friday? Okay.
So resume this Friday we will update.